The long-lost daughter found her wealthy biological parents after 20 years apart. She approached them with hopeful anticipation, but her mother shoved her to the ground with disgust. They showed no concern upon seeing her critically ill condition. Suddenly, another girl stepped forward. She affectionately linked arms with the parents and called them mom and dad. Witnessing their doting expressions toward this stranger, the true daughter realized she had been abandoned long ago. They had poured all their love into an adopted daughter with no blood relation. Seeing the happy family portrait of these three, her heart erupted in furious flames. Choking on a mouthful of blood, she drew her last breath. The next instant, her eyes snapped open. She discovered she had been reborn on the day her parents disappeared. In her past life, she'd heard they vanished in the South. That was why she chose a Southern university, hoping to find them there, but she wore down her health searching for decades, without ever finding a single trace of them. Only later did she learn her parents had been living in the North all along. They bought property and luxury cars, and adopted a daughter to keep them company. Given this second chance, she unhesitatingly selected a Northern university. She would find them herself and demand answers. Why had they abandoned her for someone else's child? She swiftly completed the application and handed it to her teacher. Her uncle immediately objected upon hearing her choice. He insisted she change it to a Southern school, claiming her parents disappeared in the South, and she'd never see them if she chose wrong. But the girl stood firm and resubmitted the form. Her uncle's demeanor turned hostile. He snatched away her application, demanding she pick a Southern university as her legal guardian. His strange behavior sparked a realization. She remembered how he'd constantly blocked her from going north before, even convincing her to sell her home to fund the search. All for nothing. She wondered if he knew her parents were in the north, and deliberately kept her trapped in the south. But as her guardian, his signature was mandatory for northern enrollment. She pretended to cry from distress, explaining she just wanted to see the north. After searching the south for 10 whole years, teachers gathered around, urging her uncle to compromise. Faced with overwhelming support for the girl, he reluctantly signed the application. She quietly packed her bags at home. In 3 days, she would leave this place. Tomorrow was the national math competition. She planned to win the championship before departing, to build her reputation. But at this critical moment, her uncle called again, claiming he'd found clues about her parents in some southern town. This time, she saw through his lies. In her past life, she fell for this exact deception, missing the math finals, losing her chance at elite university admission. Her subsequent life became unbearably bleak. She pretended to agree to her uncle's request, saying she would head south to check it out. But as soon as she hung up, she immediately returned to studying, focused entirely on preparing for tomorrow's finals. Meanwhile, her uncle on the other end of the call wore a smug, thinking his scheme had succeeded. He believed the girl had obediently gone south, which would ensure she missed the competition. Right after, he made a mysterious phone call. The next day, she arrived at